The biggest problem in American high schools is that not the students, it's the teachers burning out overtime and losing motivation to teach the students. And we are going to go on an in-depth research discovery mission to figure out what is the cause of a teacher burnout. Today we are with Miss Fody, and we're going to have her explain to us what teacher burnout is.
Teacher burnout is just that point in the year where as a teacher you just feel like you can't go on anymore.
And then, do you think teacher burnout is a real problem?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
How would you compare this burnout to something as of one caused by drugs? Right?
Yep.
Okay. How would you compare this burnout to something as of one caused by drugs?
Well, I have the student Tucker, and sometimes he's really sleepy during class. He takes a lot of naps, and so I kind of relate teacher burnout to Tucker. That's a good answer.
That was good. All right. What is the cause of teacher burnout?
Students.
Students?
100% students.
What do the students do?
Playing around on their phones, the fact that students start to check out, constantly asking if we can go outside, no longer doing their work or putting forth their best effort, and just kind of like, you know, over the course of the year, it just kind of wears you down and wears you down and wears you down, and you don't really have much left to give.
Have you ever thought about taking your students outside?
No! No, learning happens in the classroom and in the classroom only.
All right, next question then. Are you proud of the life you chose?
Yes.
How would you tell your parents that you have officially become a burnout?
Well, I haven't burned out. I would never tell my parents that I'm a burnout because I'm not a burnout. I'm still ready to go this year.
Do you ever see yourself burning out in the future?
You know, I only burn out after school is over, and then I just kind of let it all ride.
If you could go back in time, would you have chosen a different path?
No, I would have chosen to be a teacher from the very get-go so that I can do interviews like this.
Okay.
We're here today with Mr. New to discuss what teacher burnout is.
I think a teacher burnout is probably someone that has lost the drive or the passion to motivate children. They may come to school maybe depressed, maybe looking for something different to do in their life.
All right. Do you think teacher burnout is a real problem?
Absolutely. I think we always joke in the profession that if you survive your first 5 years, you're probably in it for the long run. I think the big thing is just reinventing yourself, or not doing the same things year after year after year, because then it's stagnant. I mean, it's boring.
What is the cause of teacher burnout?
I just answered that. No, cause of burnout. Children like him. No. Cause of burnout. I think, well, just to keep yourself, active in maybe the community, or keeping yourself, teaching art, I have to keep myself in tune what's happening in the art world, or I try to keep the students interested so that I'm interested in myself. But if you, like I said, if you keep on teaching the same stuff over and over year after year, to me I think you're gonna get burnt out.
Are you proud of being a teacher?
Absolutely. I mean, I've been in for 20 years. It's part of who I am. If I wasn't probably making art and teaching at the same time, I would probably get burnt out. So making art myself is kind of an outlet. What was the question?
Are you proud of being a teacher, sir?
Oh yeah, proud of being a teacher. I am. I actually do like to motivate children. And it excites me that they're willing to put in the effort time, willing to struggle and try to improve themselves. So just like, if they're willing to put in the time and motivate, then to me that's inspiring.
How would you compare this burnout to a burnout caused by one with the use of drugs?
Drugs. I think drugs is more, it's an addiction. It probably would be more difficult to kick, depending on what kind of drugs. I mean, most of us, you know, do different things in the summer. I think it's also a myth that teachers have their summers off, they do nothing. A lot of us plan for the following year. We do workshops in the summer. So I guess you could kind of compare that's kind of like getting therapy in a way, because you're trying to revitalize your year for next year. But drugs are bad. I mean, you get hooked on drugs like meth, it's going to destroy your body versus, I think there's more solutions than if you're a burnt out teacher versus a burnt out druggie.
All right, thank you, sir. We appreciate you not burning out and teaching many years.
Yeah.